What's good with it in the hood with it? Welcome back to the collective clips where you already know we get it in. But before we get it in, let's get this intro in. Welcome back to the channel. And if you haven't already hit that like and subscribe button, make sure you go ahead and do that. Ding! Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directing the direction of the dope content that the gun stays kicking. And I appreciate the support. I'm very humbled. It's a long weekend, huh? I left you without a whole bunch of part twos and a whole lot of super Norteno. So I know you guys are ready for a super duper, a duper super, a little total super J-Cat duper. Right? Are you guys ready? I got you guys, right? Ricky, whooping, where are you? We're out. Hey, we're ready, homie. We're ready. Let's go. Let's get this shit going, man. So, my primo's an idiot. Okay, he's top-notch idiot. He's the type of individual, he meets someone and he thinks they're his best friend. It's like you don't understand when you meet a good homeboy and he's an active Norteño and he's a real one. He's a real one. I don't care what he looks like. It's like a fucking meeting. It's like meeting a unicorn, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, guess what? Unicorns get their horn cut off. Let me tell you what happened in the city of Sacramento with him and his unicorn ass homeboy. And when I say unicorn, I mean, I use that term loosely, a sparkly Edgar unicorn. So I told you guys that my primo became BFFs with some Edgar, right? Look, the Edgar wasn't Norteño, was with the business, was down, but in this case, sometimes it looked like he liked to go down. He just had a different look about him. Like his pants got tighter every time I met him. He had the combustible pants on. The last time I met him, the motherfuckers exploded inside out. Like for reals. My dad was even clowning. She was like, "The fuck are those? Hey, fuckface, come here. Let me talk to you in undercover. Just me and you." I said, "What's up, Tia? What the fuck are those he's wearing right there? Are those the new spandex pants? I don't want Ricky to be wearing those. I buy him Ben Davis's for a reason, Miko. I give him $35 every week out of his checking. That's what he gets. And I don't want him to wear that shit right here. That guy shouldn't be. Hey, you fuckface. Number fucking what are we on? Number 8. What are those you're wearing? That's like a skirt thing, Miko. I don't even know that. Hey, I didn't raise my son that way. I raised a son, not a daughter, bitch. My tia would go off. But hey, the homie was cool. Like I used to chop it up with him. He was good people, but he was Edgar out the game. This was like the real first legit Edgar with the punches pilot with the straight, like his shit was lined up forwards. Like this was the first one I ever met that was like really down. This is when I knew, like, okay, this is the new generation. This is where they're coming from now, right? Ricky was all infatuated. What? But hey, look, I got a shirt. Look what it says. It says I'm his and he's mine. I said, what the fuck is that? But not like that. Like we're not on that weird shit. Like we're just homies. So Ricky started to hang around with them, and every time that dude would come around, I would just jam because I couldn't stop laughing. Like one time, look, I'm gonna keep it real. One time this motherfucker came out, he was printed up. His whole print was out. Sheila was like, "It looks like a Korean corn dog," right? She was all on it, and I was like, "Oh man, yeah, this is too much." He was walking around looking like fucking Prince, walking around. Yeah, the motherfuckers walking around like Mike Jack. I had to bounce. Mike Daz, I don't fucking know what's going on here. I don't know my son. He fucking got a girlfriend and now a boyfriend. What do you got? You got a baby's mother. Well, we don't even know if that's your baby's mother. Well, one of them, maybe. One of them, he has the same mole on his ass that you do. But the rest of these son of a bitches, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Send them to Ukaipa. I don't know what's going on here. My tia was rugged and raw, right? But now you have a baby's mother. And now you got a baby's father? Don't get pregnant by this dude. I'm telling you right now, he looks like he wants to do something strange to you, Miko. He gives me strange vibes. Usually when a guy comes in, he takes a look at my pantalon and he likes what he sees because it's out there. I put it out there for a reason, Miko. I'm just testing his ability. And he hasn't looked once. That leads me to believe he's a print guy. He likes prints. He's showing us prints with the print, prints with the print. You know, asshole? I'm like, yeah, pretty much. I'm out of here. So I stopped going around much because it wasn't that the dude was a cold blood. Like he was down. There was one time, look, let me tell you guys. We went to Foster Freeze. Now, anyone who knows Foster Freeze is located in Atwater, California. And Foster Freeze was dangerous for Norteño. Still is, right? Look, anytime a Norteño would pull up to Foster Freeze, you had to keep your shit on swivel. No, not your pipa, Prince. Your shit on swivel, right? You had to be aware because they'll tear your ass up. Now, Sheila had this fucking thing for the fries at Foster Freeze. They were bomb. They were bomb, though. But like I told you guys, she would eat everything before we even got back to the pad. Ricky would be like, whooping, why I only got a hamburger? Where's my french fries? She was like, they didn't give us your order. They didn't give us no orders. Yeah, they gave us the orders, but she fucking devoured them in the back seat on the way in. Hey, I used to have to put the food right there on the center console, like by my feet. Can I get some fries? Right now, you can't get no fucking fries out of the bag. Because, hey, the ones that are on the bottom, yeah, those are free-for-alls. I used to shake the fucking bag so the fries fell out, and I tell me, hey, I get the bag. You know how to do it, old school style. But anyway, she loved the fries. So me, Sheila, Ricky, whooping, and fucking BFF went, right? Edgar. And these are the Edgar Chronicles, part 1. We pulled up to Atwater to Foster Freeze and trip out on this, right? I told this dude, see, he's from Sacramento. He's not from there. So I told him, like, hey, bro, you get off the car. You know how to do it, right? Whooping. Ricky's like, whooping, there's a gang of Southsiders here, bro. Watch out. He was like, nah, I'm cool, hey, I'm calm. I'm thinking, man, I ain't gonna fuck with him. This Vato looks like fucking a mix between Mick Jagger and fucking the guy that sings, we will rock you. Like, they ain't gonna fuck with Freddie Mercury. Let him do his thing. You know what I mean? Let him get his Bohemian Rhapsody on. Hey, give me a dipped cone. So Foster Freeze is fire. The dip cones, I used to go for that. Sheila used to go for the extensive amount of fries. Ricky would go, I want a double cheeseburger minus the Southside chop. No, I don't want Southside sauce on it. They'd be like, Southside sauce? Yeah, because you guys serve a lot of Southsiders and it's probably Southside sauce. I want Norteno sauce. I'm like, nah, I'm cool with the sauce. Your homeboy will give you the sauce. He got you, right? So this dude, him and Ricky get off the car. Sure enough, man, a fucking Impala pulls up. Yeah, not no fucking just regular Cutlass. Couldn't be a Cadillac. Couldn't be a Honda Accord. A fucking Impala pulls up. You already know it's Southsiders. They're the only ones in fucking Merced County driving Impalas like that. For reals, right? Unless you're a car club. They pull up. 3-4 Southsiders get off. Immediately, man, they see the Edgar and they're kind of looking at him like he's an extraterrestrial. They've never seen nothing like that. They're like, what's up, busy with your hair, eh? Right? And Ricky's like, whooping, Norte. No hesitation, right? Riot breaks out. Melee, right? Not going to lie, man. We actually won this one. We were getting ours, right? Sheila was hitting a motherfucking head with a bag of fries. Like, it was going down. It was going down. Hey, how did Sheila get back in the car with a bag of fries? We didn't even get our order yet. Like, they were barely ordering. We never got our order. We had to peel out because motherfuckers pulled some shit out, right? And we dipped off. Yet Sheila had fries. The bitch is like, she's like a magnet for food, right? We're not even going to go. Little Thor talking about Frisco. We're not even going to get into some Frisco shit, man. Because that chick hit every single sope fucking that they served in fucking Little Guatemala. She was doing it. Anyways, trip out. That was the first incident I seen dude get down. I was like, man, watch out. Miklo gets down, eh? Right? The Vato Edgar had his fucking thing going on. Anyways, we end up getting back. My dad, did you get my cone? I said, Tia, I didn't even get my cone. That bitch ate it, huh? I said, no. We got into it. Did you protect my son? Nah, his homeboy did. Well, at least he's good for more than chupa and pito. I know, mijo. Come here. Let me talk to you undercover. That motherfucker last night, he spent the night, mijo. He didn't spend the night on the couch. He spent the night in Ricky on the couch. I don't know what the hell that came out, and they were watching MacGyver, mijo, talking about that they can make shit out of bubble gum. I don't know what they're chewing on, but I could tell you right now, Ricky's earlobe didn't look the same in the morning. Whop in. Tell him that, right? So anyways, I had stopped going around because the dude did put off a leery vibe, like a kind of weird vibe. It's whatever, right? Hey, Sheila wasn't jealous because that motherfucker being there making eggs and cooking with Sheila. Like I'm saying, man, he was different, right? Ricky's like, whooping, don't be mad because my homie makes good eggs. Hey, put some cheese in it. And I'm not a red. I like cheese, right? I'm like, oh, nah. This motherfucker's cooking for you, cleaning for you, telling Ricky, hey, man, you need to straighten up your room. Let me dust it. Dust it? Motherfucker, make the bed. Don't dust, right? Like Sheila's like, yeah, you can dust it. Right? Sheila wants you to dust it. You know what I'm saying? You're looking dusted and disgusted in there. I don't know, my Tia's, oh, yeah. He wants to use the feather. He likes feathers. The fucker likes feathers. So I got out of there. Well, what had happened was I get a phone call from my tia. She was like, hey, mijo, have you heard from Rick? I said, I haven't heard from him. Why, what's going on? Last time he went with the Edgar, with his fucking boy, right? She was like, I don't know what's going on. We didn't call him Edgar. Back then, we didn't know what an Edgar was. He was, like I said, pre-Edgaring. Like, pre-gaming, he was pre-Edgaring. So he wasn't Edgar before the Edgars became popular. Now, fucking everyone knows what they are. DK's all sparkly and shit. This dude was sparkly. He was like my shoes right there. My shoes, the ones in the middle, all spiky and sparkly before we legitimately knew what an Edgar was, right? So my tia's like, hey, you seen Rick? Has he called you? I said, nah, he hasn't called me. Why would he call me? I don't care about him. Right? She said, well, he hasn't fucking answered my phone call. I need him to go. We need to go to the Social Security Department, and we need you to take us. You got gas? I'm like, not the, I don't got gas. Well, get some because you need to come over here and take me to the Social Security and you need to go pick your primo up and bring his ass, drag his ass by his ears. I'm fucking pissed off. I was supposed to go to this meeting at 1 o'clock and it's already 2 o'clock the next day. I can't keep putting it off me. They're going to cut me off my check. I said, you mean they're going to cut you off Ricky's check? Same shit. He came out of my pussy. I'm like, all right, let me call him. So I'm calling and his boy answers. I'm like, hey, I do juice. Hey, is my primo there or what? He was like, yeah, we're kicking back, right? I'll have him call you back. I said, no, fuck all that. I need to talk to him right now. It's important. He's like, but he doesn't want to come to the phone. He's chilling right now. We're playing Norteno ping pong. I said, what is the fuck is Norteno ping pong? That shit when you fuck. I said, nah, that's called fucking when you hit and you put in the cup for the drink. It's like, what are you guys into, man? You know what I'm saying? Are you trying to paddle? Are you trying to ping pong paddle my primo? Put him on the phone, right? I'm getting angry and upset. They're all up in Sacramento. Ricky's like, whoopoo, we were playing ping pong paddle. I said, I know, I heard. Trip out, Forrest Gump. Your mom says you have a fucking meeting, Social Security office. You have to go. You have to sign some papers. If not, they're going to cut you off your fucking check, right? Whooping, I don't even need that money. I'm right here. I think I might live here. I said, what, is Sheila with you? No, I left her there. We don't want Sheila here. I said, why don't you guys want Sheila there? Because it's dangerous. Because at night we get dangerous. I said, oh, no, Rick. What are we talking about here? Are you still active or are you active in another community now? Like, hey, are you wearing a baño or are you wearing a fucking Lucky Charm cereal box? What are you wearing? Like, what's going on here? Well, what are you trying to say, Whoopin? I'm a homeboy. I said, all right, well, get your homeboy ass fucking to tell me where you're at so I can go pick you up. So I went all the way to Sacramento to the west side of Sac, right, which is closer to Broderick. And I picked up my primo. And his homeboy's like, can I come with you guys? I said, my tia don't really care for you, bro. I had to bust it down to him like I'm skeptical. Like at this point, I seen you ride for your shit. I respect that. You're a homie and shit, but my tia don't like you. I blame it on her, right? And she wouldn't care. She just wants to sign the paper so she can get her money. Fuck everyone and everything. And so he's like, oh, man, Ricky's like, well, my homeboy could come if he wants. I said, this is my car. But he's in Norteno. You're going to leave in Norteno hanging? He started getting his deep voice. You're going to leave in Norteno hanging? I'm like, nah, all right. Come on, bro. So we end up sliding back. Whatever. He signs his paperwork. My tia's okay, now get the fuck out of my house. That's all I needed. My check is A-okay. Mijo, do me a favor. You got more gas? I said, nah, I don't. Get some. We got to go to bingo. I got to go. Drop me off. Drop me the fuck off. Because tonight they're having a fucking, like a little dance. And there's going to be a gang of paisas there. You already know I'm going to come home with 2, 3, maybe even 4 of them. See? Norteño gang. I'm going to come. Right? Sur gang. And so my primo was like, Whoopin, can you take us back to Sac? Now, meanwhile, Sheila had been at her mom's. Right? So, because I was looking like, why does it not smell like grease in here? What's going on? Like, it still smells like roaches and pit bulls. But there's like a less greasy smell. I think Sheila was the one that smelled like grease. Like the kitchen was clean, but she smelled like the grease. You know what I'm saying? Where's Manteca at? Where's Rodeo Burger at? Right? So, she's at her mom's. So I told her to go over there because I'm kicking it with my homie. So I'm like, all right, I'll give you guys the ride back, but we're going to go to my pad. Trip out. We end up at my pad. I had a chick at the time, right? And remember I told you Prince, right? He wore the printed pants. His pants were fucking straight ice, like isotoner gloves that didn't fit. Like the gloves that OJ tried to put on that wouldn't go over his knuckles. That's how tight his pants are. I don't know how he got them over his kneecaps. But anyways, he's in the house with his shit all printed up, sitting with his legs open, and my chick is eyeballing the shit out of him. Can't even be jealous, right? Because, I mean, it's out there. You know what I'm saying? What am I going to do? Fucking be like, hey, homie, you need to close your legs, eh? Nah, fuck it. If she wants to look, let her look. It got her shook, right? So she's all on him, and I'm feeling a little jealous, but at the same time, man, it is what it is, man. About the shit, he's not working with a monster. So, anyways, I'm like, fuck, man, I gotta get these people out of my house, right? Ricky's like, Whoopin, you got anything to eat? I'm like, look, you guys, I'm gonna take you guys back right now. Because my old lady's over there, she's fucking her tongue, see how dry it is? All her saliva spilt all over her nipples. Her tongue is dry. She needs to go that way. I'm gonna take you guys. So I take them back to Sac. Not even by the time I got back, my tia is blowing me up. Now, remember, she's at bingo. Okay, so by the time I get, she's calling me, Mijo, fucking, you need to pick me up. We have to go get Ricky. I said, why? What happened? He got the shit beat out of him. Some Norteños beat the shit out of him. I said, nah, Norteños won't beat the shit out of Rick. Rick is super Norteño. Like, he's homied up. She was like, no, he went over there with the fucking dude he's with, the fucking Chirujo juice, and they went to some club, and that was that. He got stupid with the wrong homies, and they fucked her. Let's go get him. I'm going to beat that dude. I'm going to fucking take his pants. I can't take him off of him. They probably won't come up, but I'm going to choke him out with something. So I go pick my tia up. Now, they got me running around. Remember, I'm riding on fumes. My tia's like, hurry up, Miko. When you get here, you get some gas. I'm like thinking, okay, she's gonna give me some money to get some gas. She was like, I got there to pick her up. She comes running out of fucking Chichancy, right? And I'm like, hey, you got gas money? She's like, you didn't get gas? I told you, stupid ass. Listen, open your waxy ass here. I'm gonna beat your mom's ass one of these days because she made her kid into a dumbass that can't listen. Listen, I said, get some gas and come. I didn't say I was gonna give you gas. I'm like, fuck, man. Shit, I can't afford this. So now I pick up, you gotta get some more. Go get some in Madera. Get some more. I said, go in there and get me a Diet Pepsi for my figure, right? And one of those burritos, meal that they have with the chili beans and the cheese. I want one of those too. And give me some corn nuts because you know I love nuts and yo quiero maíz. Ah, shit. So I go in there, get everything my tia wants, put a little gas, you know what I'm saying? A little $10. We got to get all the way to Sac on it. We're driving, right? We have to gas up again in Modesto. But anyways, we end up in Sac and Ricky's beat up from the feet up, just fucked up, right? And his homeboy ain't got a mark on him. And I'm like, what happened? He's like, hey, bro, I tried, man, but Ricky fucking got crazy. And I'm like, Ricky, what happened? I'm going to tell you what happened. What happened is this fucking guy let me get beat up. That's what happened. Should I beat him up? I'm like, why haven't you? You want me to do something to him? So I'm like, what happened, bro? Ricky's like, oh. His mom's like, shut up, bitch. Get in the car. You got gas money? Because your fucking broke-ass primo. I told him, go and give me a burrito. You already know I like 3 of them. He came out with 1 and he was chewing on 1. Okay, yeah. His mom got an ass whooping coming. So they're in the car and I'm like, just go in the car, Rick. What happened, bro? He's like, bro, I took him to a little spot, it's after hours with the homies. And the homies were asking him questions. And this fool said, yeah, hey, he started asking people how many times they got put on freeze. And he told them, I got put on freeze 10 different times. And the homies are like, what? And they started tripping. And then he got crazy. And then the homies beat his ass. He's like, what was I supposed to do, bro? I said, you're supposed to back him up, bro. He's your guest. He's with you. It's like your celly. This guy, I don't know what type of mamon you and your celly were doing, but the way it is on the linea is you're supposed to back your celly's play. He's like, but I'm not locked up. I said, yeah, not with those fucking pants and that type of hairdo, you're not. Believe that, right? So I said, but they let you kick in. They jumped in. Shit, we should all jump you. So my dad's like, beat his ass, sock him, and let's go. So I told him, hey, bro, don't be coming around no more. So we jam, right? Ricky's like, what? But he's still my friend. It wasn't his fault. I shouldn't talk shit. I said, nah, Rick, you can't be hanging around with dudes like that, right? Week later, I'm chilling, right? Little Honda Accord pulls up. You already know it's Edgar shit because it's he got fucking big old mufflers in it, a spoiler and shit. Ain't no fucking Nortenos in these laws, eh? Right? He comes out. This motherfucker got a red rag over his shoulder, spiky ass hair, like he spiked it. He looks like the full fucking John Gotti Jr. from fucking Growing Up Gotti, right? He looks like fucking the cabs are here, Paulie D, right? Motherfucker comes in. Then when he gets closer, he's wearing these Ugg boots. They're all puffy. He came in, that motherfucker, from the top half. That's all Paulie D. From the bottom half, Snooki. That Vato was snookied out the game, right? Vato came in. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm trying to find me a big old Guido. I'm like, oh, nah, right? Ricky's like, what did I call him? We're going to go kick back. This is the homeboy, man. He apologized. My dad's like, oh, shit, look at it. It's puffy ankles. It's P. Diddy. No Diddy, bitch. Oh, yeah, look at who's here. Sheila, your fucking competition's here. Yeah, your fucking old man brought his old man. Now there's 2 old mans and you and a fucking corn dog, bitch. Is that the last corn dog? It better not be. Miko, go to the store and get us some corn dogs. I said, Tia, I don't got, what part of I don't have no more food stamps? Don't you believe? The fucking I don't part. If you don't, go get it. Bitch, you're a hustler. Remember, I'm a gangster. I'm a hustler. You know what I mean? You're not. You look like a smoker. That's what you look like. Sheila, I said, fucking put the corn dog down, bitch, and back up. So my tia's going crazy with her and Sheila. And this dude comes in, and I still feel a certain type of way. So I tell dude, hey, what's up with that? Not backing my primo up, right? And he's like, it just is what it is. The homies do their thing. And I said, oh, yeah, the homies do their thing? Well, how about we go in the backyard and do our thing? And he's like, I ain't no punk, homie. I'm saying, I'm a Norteno. I said, oh, is that right? Well, we're going to see what your Norteno isms are. Now, I had a homeboy Monkey from my neighborhood. And I've told you guys a story. Some people remember, some don't. One time, I ain't gonna lie, we were at a party, right? We're on M Street in the 541 apartments, M Street. Those that know what time it is. We're kicking it, and there's a gang of homeboys there, and all of a sudden, the homeboys start disappearing, and I start to notice, where'd the homeboys go? Did they leave? Is everyone leaving? The party's just cracking. Remember, I was on acid that night, so I wasn't thinking too straight, right? And as I proceeded to this little back area we had, I seen about 6 homeboys knocked out on the ground, a Monkey looking like a straight up gorilla. He's like, tell the homeboy Chile come back here, right? I was like, what are you doing? what had happened was he would take homeboys back there and say, "Are you a Norteno?" And they were like, "Yeah." He said, "Well, let's find out." And he was knocking everything out in sight. True story, right? I remember he was looking at me like, "Are you a homie?" I was like, "Nope." I'm out of here, bro. I ain't even gonna claim to be. I already knew what time it was. So he said, "What's up? I'm a Norteno." I said, "Well, let's see what your North." And I remembered that story. So I was like, "Let's go see what your Norteno game is about." Well, I'm here to say, straight up, I don't know who this motherfucker thought he was playing with. Oh, Super Edgar. I don't know who he thought he was playing with. But man, he kicked hella hard with those motherfucking Edgar boots on. I called them the Ugg Oofy boots, right? Because they were poofy. Man, that fool kicked me right in my motherfucking spine, man. Hey, I was looking at Ricky like, whoopin'. Ricky was like, whoopin', you're getting your ass whooped. Beat him like a Southsider. Beat him like he's my primo, but beat him like a Southsider. Man, that motherfucker hit hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he broke his nails on me because he was looking all fucked up, but hey, that motherfucker hit hard. I ain't gonna lie. I think I won the fight quietly as it's kept because he lost a tooth. But man, I had Ugg print and fur all up in my fucking shit. Like my Theo's back there. Look at you. You're getting your ass kicked by fucking I would die for you. You're going to, bitch. Yeah, he's making your dove cry. He's putting purple rain all over you, bitch, with his fucking lime green boots on he has. Hey, let me borrow those for the club because the Paisas, they love the color lime green. It reminds them of Mexico. You know, hey, I'm going to hit you guys with part 2 tomorrow. Oh, believe me, I needed my runbacks. I thought I won. He swore I did it. Part 2 coming up tomorrow. Are you guys ready? Better be. The gun.